cracked nor damaged, appears to be in good working condition. Likewise, my rear view camera. Alright? I also have my driver's window properly secure, not cracked nor damaged, opens and closed properly. Alright? Like I said, for your rear view mirror, the mirror housing or bracket is properly secure, not damaged. My flat mirror, my convex mirror is properly secure, not cracked nor damaged. Alright? In here where you have your windshield washer fluid, the cap, tight and secure, there's no leaks, no indication of any leaks. Likewise on the battery compartment, the battery is in the on position. There's no corrosion or rust. There's no loose wires, and there's no accent indicating a bad battery. All right. Compartment is properly secure. All right. And then you have your steering box, which is a hidden component. And I'll come back to the steering box and to the hidden component on the behind the wheel. So I'll just do around the bus, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna hit the hidden components, just so that you don't get confused yourself all in once. All right? Because remember, the verbiage on the hidden component is just verbiage. You can't see the steering box. All right? But whatever you're gonna see right now, we're gonna check. All right? So you can stand here. You can say, my bus apparently in good condition. All my windows are intact, not cracked or damaged. The body of the bus is in good condition. There's no physical damage to the unit. All my decals are intact. They're legible. All right. And then when you move along, my tire guard is intact, not cracked nor damaged. It's not frayed. All right. And then I'm gonna do the outside of the tire. You know, the hidden components, all the B's and the S. All right. We're gonna come back to that. All right. So we can do the hidden components separately. All right. So just on the tire, you want to have even wear on the tire. All right. On the front tire, it should be no less than 4/32 of thread depth on the front tire. There should be no abrasion, bulges, or cuts on the tire. No illegal wheel on the rim. Shouldn't be cracked or damaged. No rust indicating bad rim. All your lug nuts, they should be properly tightened. All right. No loose lug nuts and no rust to indicate a loose lug nut. All my hub nuts should be properly tightened. And there should be no leaks on the hub. All right. My valve stem is visible, should be capped and secure, no leaks. And I would check the tire pressure with a tire gauge, and it should be no less than 110 psi. All right, my mud flap is properly secured to the unit. It should be no less than 2 inches off the ground. All right, my turn signal, my left turn signal / four-way flasher, properly secured to the unit. Amber in color, appear to be in good working condition. And then as I'm walking down, I'm making sure that the window, the body of the bus is intact. All right. And then on the front tire, it has to be a new tire. It cannot be recapped or regrooved. All right. Again, I have another left turn signal / four-way flasher. I have 2 in the back, amber in color as well, properly secure, appear to be in good working condition. All right. Tire guard intact, not cracked nor frayed. I have my dual tires back here. It should be even wear on the tire. It should be at least 2-inch gap between both tires. All right. And on the rear, it should be no less than 2/32 of thread depth on the rear dual. All right. And the same verbiage applies. No ABCs, abrasion, bulges, or cuts. All right. On the rim, it should be no illegal welding. It should not be cracked or damaged. All right. All my lug nuts should be tight and secure. And these are axle nuts, not hub nuts. So hub nuts on the front, axle nut on the rear. Okay? Should be tight and secure. No leak on the axle or valve stem. It should be capped and secured. No hissing, no leaking. And almost from 100 and right here, you should be able to see the other valve stem. Should be capped and secure as well. No hissing, no leaking. And you will check the tire with a pressure gauge. And the same thing, should be no less than 110 psi. All right? And on the rear, it can be recapped or regrooved. All right, the same thing on the mud flap, properly secured to the coach, should be no less than 2 inches off the ground. All right, it's intact, all compartments secure. My vent is free and clear of debris. My reflector is legible, red in color. All right, all my vents free and clear of debris. Like I said, my clearance light in the back, red in color, properly secured to the coach. All right, and then you move to the rear of the unit from top to bottom. I got 5 clearance light, red in color, properly secured to the unit, not cracked nor damaged, appeared to be in good working condition. I got a rear camera, properly secured to the coach, appeared to be in good working condition. Bus number is legible, decal is legible, rear destination sign, properly secured to the bus. The weather strip around the sign is intact, not cracked or damaged. Destination sign is legible. The glass is not cracked or damaged. All right. Also, I have my brake light, turn signal / 4-way flasher, my reverse light, properly secured to the unit. Appears to be in good working condition. And if I was doing my DMV inspection, I would tell the instructor, if you need me to perform my exterior lamp test, for him to stand outside, you perform left, right, high beam, your low beam should be on, high beam, your hazards. Then you go to the rear and you explain brake light, 4-way flasher, turn signal, reverse light, and I have my reflector. Okay, on both sides you have your license plate, should be secured by 2 screws. Last 3 numbers should match the last 3 on the front. Likewise, the last 3 on the registration. What's going on, big dog? Part bumper should be intact. All right, no damage to the bumper, properly secured to the unit. And then the rear, we do not open the rear compartment. It's all battery operated, and only maintenance is required to be in this compartment. So for us to do so, you would need a hazmat suit. All right, you also want to step back, make sure you look underneath the unit, make sure there's no wires hanging,
no leaking,
no leaks. The unit is not leaning to the left nor to the right, and there's no drive shaft because the unit is electric. Okay, and then we move alongside, and then also you want to also make sure that this is intact. All right, not loose, not cracked or damaged. The same verbiage that applies for that side applies for this side. All right, but also you still want to make sure, because when you're doing your pre-trip on a daily basis, you still got to check everything. All right, now for the DMV instructor, you'll say this is the passenger side. There's only a few differences from that side if you want me to go ahead and list them for DMV. But if you're doing a pre-trip in the yard, you want to still check everything the same way. Okay, so you know that this a difference on this side. This your charging port where you plug the unit up to charge. All right, your vent, the same verbiage apply, free and clear of debris. All right, reflectors, red in color, legible. You'll look down the vehicle. The body of the unit seems to be in good condition. All my windows appear to be in good condition, not cracked nor damaged. There's no graffiti on the unit. Okay, all my decals are legible. The body of the bus seems to be in good condition except for some old body damage. All right, so on our DVIR, we're gonna put old body damage, passenger side, rear door, between the door and the rear tire. All right, and then as you go along, you want to make sure you touch everything, make sure that everything is actually intact, not cracked nor damaged. The same verbiage apply for your hazard / right turn signal. You know, this side gonna be right turn signal, but it's still used as a 4-way flasher as well. The same verbiage applies for the tire. All right, and then you have on this side you have a rear door. You want to make sure the glass is not cracked nor damaged, it's intact. The weather stripping is intact, not cracked nor frayed. All right, you move along, you have reflectors in place, you tap in everything, make sure it's not cracked nor damaged. All right, and the same verbiage apply for the front tire. Even wear on the tire, no less than 4/32 of thread. All right, no ABCs, no abrasion, bulges, or cuts. All right, on the tire wall. The rim should not be cracked or damaged. It should not be no illegal well on the rim. All your lug nuts, you should check them, make sure they're tight, secure. On all your hub nuts should be tight and secure. No leaks. Your valve stem should be properly capped. No hissing, no leaking. Your tire should be no less than 110 psi, and you will check that with a tire gauge. The front cannot be recapped or regrooved. It has to be a new tire.
Are we going to take a tire gauge with us to the?
No.
Oh, you just say it.
Here you have your kneeling light. So when the unit is in kneel, this light activates. Your ADA sign is legible. All right, and everything is intact. If you never mentioned the passenger side rear view mirror, now will be the time for you to say the mirror bracket and housing is properly secure. All right, there's no damage to the bracket or the mirror. My flat and convex mirror is properly secured to the unit, not cracked nor damaged. All right, my clearance light as well on this side, amber in the front, red in the back, properly secured to the unit, appears to be in good working condition. Likewise, my camera driver on the driver's side, properly secured to the unit, appears to be in good working condition. Bus number is legible. Any questions?